Good morning, everyone, and welcome to the Media Wakeup for Monday, October 7th, 2019. Here is your rundown of the entertainment, tech, and media biz stories to know as you start your day.
Impeachment moves pretty fast. If you don't stop and look around, you might miss it.
And good morning to you too, Ferris. Today's Wake Up is brought to you by Devoción Coffee, the freshest coffee you will have today. Every week, Devoción FedExes their beans up from their headquarters in Columbia straight to their headquarters here in Williamsburg, Brooklyn. So the coffee gets from the branch in Columbia to in your cup, oftentimes within as little as a 2-week time frame. They've got 4 locations here in New York, 2 in the East 20s, the headquarters there in Williamsburg, and a 4th location in downtown Brooklyn. And if you're not in New York City, they have a subscription program where they'll ship you as many bags of coffee as you like, as often as you like. Every week, every month, every 2 weeks, whatever you need. Go to devoción.com/media wakeup and get 10% off your first order today. That's Devoción, DEVOCION.com/media wakeup. Go check it out today. And now let's get to the morning's top stories. A relatively quiet morning to start the week. As you may have heard, The Joker set the new box office record for an October release, hitting $95 million in its opening weekend. Not bad for an R-rated movie. It also took in another $140 million overseas. The movie had a production budget in the $60 million range. Animated film Abominable took second place with $12 million. Downton Abbey in third with $8 million, followed by Hustlers in 4th, and It Chapter 2 rounded things out in 5th place, crossing the $200 million mark domestically. In the specialty arena, Judy tripled its theater count but only added 50% more box office, taking in $4.4 million for 6th place overall. Fox Searchlight's Natalie Portman astronaut movie, Lucy in the Sky, kinda bombed this weekend with a per-screen average of $1,500 on 37 screens for a total of $55,000 in box office, but Pedro Almodovar's Pain and Glory fared much better, taking in $40,000 a screen in New York and LA. Speaking of movie theaters, if you see a movie at Regal or Cinemark theaters, you'll have to sit through a ton more ads going forward, according to The Hollywood Reporter. Both theater chains are adding a 5-minute block of ads after the lights go down and before the customary 4 to 5 movie trailers play. Oh, and one more 60-second ad before the last trailer plays. And no, your ticket price is not going down, and that sound you hear in the background is Netflix laughing. However, one place you won't hear Netflix laughing is on Disney-owned TV networks. According to the Wall Street Journal, Disney has banned Netflix ads across ABC and all of their cable networks, well, except for their most popular one, ESPN, so okay. The ban only applies to Netflix and not other streaming services, but this certainly answers one question about streaming service ads during next year's Oscars telecast on ABC. Netflix spent roughly $100 million on TV advertising in the US last year. Gawker for Sports website Deadspin did a dive into the extensive layoffs at Sports Illustrated that were announced by new parent company Maven last week. It's a good outline of just how Maven is going to turn SI from an esteemed sports writing publication into basically a traffic-chasing content farm with hundreds of low-paid contract writer-contributors instead of staff writers, all of whom will be posting content under the Sports Illustrated name. It's a pretty detailed and sad yet fascinating read over there at Deadspin, which pretty much defines the term bleed it dry. But now let's hit a few media bites. Diahann Carroll passed away on Friday in Los Angeles. The Tony-winning actress and singer was 84 years old. Peter Morgan, the creator of The Crown, is the latest showrunner talent to sign an overall deal with Netflix, according to The Hollywood Reporter, but no deal price was announced. And one quick note from the executive suite, Karen Jones has been promoted to head up PR and comms over at HBO. This after the departure announcement of longtime PR head Nancy Lesser last week. And we'll finish off with a couple of things from Celebrity Newsland. That's a place, right? Ronnie from Jersey Shore was arrested Friday night at 3 a.m. for domestic violence and kidnapping. According to KTTV in LA, cops had to bust down his door and taser him to bring him into custody. And finally, Ellie Kemper posted a pic of her and her new baby for any Office fans out there. She and her husband had their second child, and the picture on her Instagram as well as over at Page 6, of course.
Whenever I'm sick, it goes away within a few hours, except once when I was in the hospital from age 3 to 6.
We are electricity. We will never die. We'll just burn and burst and return to the sky.
That's a wrap for today. Remember, you can subscribe to our email at facebook.com/themediawakeup if you want to get actual links to the stories. Have a great week, everyone, and I'll see you tomorrow.